let's look at the core concepts behind Cucumber. We start off with features. Features describe what the system is supposed to do within a particular area. And the way we do that is by writing scenarios. Each concrete example that we came up with in the 3Amigo session can be translated into a single scenario. And within a scenario, you obviously have to set up the context, describe what action is being taken with the system, and then verify that the expected outcome is actually detected. And these different sections are controlled by steps. And the steps are introduced by the keywords that you're probably familiar with, such as given, when, then. Given, when, then are keywords within a language or dialect known as Gherkin. Gherkin is the language that we use to describe the behavior of the system in a way that Cucumber can understand it and in a way that our non-technical stakeholders can understand it. So essentially, Gherkin is the medium by which we express the behavior of the system in a way that it can be understood both by human customers and by automation software like Cucumber. Cucumber then tries to work out how to use these specifications, these steps, to actually automate the application. And here we, as QA engineers or developers, have got to create some glue code to stick the living documentation, the feature file specifications, together with the application that we're building. So in the glue code, we have to come up with step definitions. And essentially, for every step that Cucumber tries to execute in a feature file, there has to be a step definition that says how that automation takes place. These step definitions are written in the language of the Cucumber implementation that you're using. That might be Java if you're using Cucumber for Java. It might be C# if you're using SpecFlow. If you're using the original version of Cucumber, which is Ruby, it would be Ruby or JavaScript, or in fact any of dozens of languages which have bindings to Gherkin. So Cucumber reads the feature file. It finds a step and then tries to determine which step definition should be used to automate that step. And at this point, the step definition itself calls the application. So this is all there really is behind Cucumber. The feature files are read. For each step that Cucumber finds, it identifies the correct step definition that should be called. Then that step definition, which is written by either the QA engineer or the developer, is responsible for interacting with the application that we're developing.